circle the shapes that have unequal parts. Okay, again, pay attention to my question. I'm asking you to circle the shapes that have unequal parts. Okay, let's have a look on the first shape. This square is cut into 4 parts, but the question is, the 4 parts show equal shares, or are the 4 parts equal? No. Why? Because let's count the 4 parts. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? As you can see that these 2 parts are smaller than these 2 parts. Okay? So obviously this square is not cut into 4 equal parts. So this square, I am going to circle it because the question is circle the shapes that have unequal parts. Okay, so obviously I'm going to circle this shape, okay, because it shows 4 unequal parts. Let's have a look on this rectangle. This rectangle is cut into 2 parts. This is the first part, this is the second part. The first part is obviously equal to the second part. So this shape shows equal parts, or is cut into 2 equal shares. Okay? So I'm not going to circle it because my question is asking me to circle the shapes that show unequal parts or shares. Okay? So obviously I'm not going to circle this shape because it shows 2 equal parts. Okay? Now let's move on to the other shape. Okay, this shape is cut into 2 parts as well. Okay? But this part is obviously bigger than this part. So this shape shows unequal parts. So I'm going to circle this shape as well. Why? Because it is cut into 2 unequal parts. Okay? Let's have a look on the last example for today's session. Okay, let's have a look on this circle. The circle is cut into 4 parts. This is the first part, this is the second, third, and this is the 4th part. Okay? The 4 parts show equal shares. Okay? Why? Because the 4 of them show the same size. Okay? The 4 parts have the same size. Okay? So I am not going to circle this one. Okay? Because the question is to circle the shapes that show unequal parts. Okay? Let's change this one. Okay. This square is cut into 2 parts. Are these 2 parts equal? This is the first part, this is the second part. Okay? Obviously this part is much bigger than this part. So that's why I'm going to circle this shape because it shows unequal shares or unequal parts. Okay? Let's move on to the last shape. This rectangle is cut into 4 parts, but obviously the 4 parts have the same size or equal. They are equal 4 parts. So that's why I'm not going to circle it because it shows equal parts. Okay? Finally, we've reached to the end of today's session. I hope you've understood everything we said about equal and unequal parts. Bye bye.